Look at that. It turns out that me leaving one member of Crime Time face and one heel is gonna work out for me in the end. So we'll do it. Loser leaves the brand up to, just up to No Way Out. Shad versus JTG. That's a new rivalry to try to help keep things going on the show. Because we did lose a couple. We lost the Punk Snitsky rivalry, and we lost the Edge McFoley one. Although that one completed, because it got its full 8 weeks, which was good for us. Although there's going to be a 4-star guaranteed matchup that's no longer. But this week is going to be an interesting show. Shoot, I have a couple of days left. Who could use a popularity boost? I guess I'll give one to Regal. I will give one to Carlito. Alright, let's try this villain movie with a more popular superstar. Big success, and we got 15,000 cash, which still isn't super great, but hey, Booker fulfilled his role pretty well, and that was what, 30% for Teague. 30% for Teague for King Booker. Yeah, that's not terrible. That shouldn't cause an injury or anything, so that works. So we got a little bit of money from Booker. Booker still having some decent contributions to the show. Although I guess that means his rivalry with Burke, if I do trade him out, didn't really amount to much, but it kind of works in a way, because Burke beats Booker, and then Booker leaves, and Corvan comes in. Maybe it'll work, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, and I did also boost Snitsky's popularity a little bit. Gave him an autograph signing, because I want to try to get him into a world title match with Mick Foley, perhaps. Because I think that could be a fun matchup. Again, only 3 stars for Raw. John Cena, I guess, is the new Intercontinental Champion. He beat Rey Mysterio. So I guess that's cool for him. ECW, again, only 2.5 stars. I don't know what's up with this repeating pattern. Did I break the game? Or are we just stuck? Because, like, I've been getting 3-star ratings pretty consistently. Raw's been getting 3 stars. ECW's been getting 2.5. Are these, like, Dave Meltzer ratings? Is Dave Meltzer just so fed up with the product that, like, nothing's good anymore? Is New Japan on the rise in 2008? Are they doing something over there? Is Ring of Honor, is someone revolutionizing wrestling, and this GM mode canon just isn't pulling in the numbers? I don't know what's going on, but there's gonna be a cool matchup this week, because we're still trying to boost Snitsky toward the world title. So you know what, Edge, you're gonna do the job here, probably. Well, we're gonna see, at least. If Snitsky, this is probably gonna be the make or break it match for Snitsky. If he can beat Edge, who for the longest time was the face of SmackDown, then of course Snitsky deserves a world title match. If he can't beat Edge, well then, I guess he'll still be stuck in the US Championship scene. So we will see how that goes, and I'll book the rest of the card off screen. Alright, so beyond this main event, here's what I've come up with. We've got the WWE Tag Team Championship match. It's Carlito and Masters getting their shot that they earned last week, and there's that. We got a 6-man tag, which is a big mix of rivalries. We got the start of the Shad JTG thing. We got the Hardy Boys feud continuing, and also Nitro and Terry Funk are still in there for the moment. Because I think next week, if Snitsky can beat Edge, then we'll probably do, we'll probably do at least 2 title matches. We'll probably have the Funk Nitro thing, and the Foley Snitsky thing. Because I think that'll be a cool double whammy to try to compete with New Year's Revolution. That's the name of the show. Then we got CM Punk versus Ric Flair in a submission match, and of course King Booker versus Elijah Burke. This leaves the World Heavyweight Champion Mick Foley off for a week, which is not great. That's a 100 popularity superstar not being used on this week's show. But it's just how things worked out. I don't really want to force him in anywhere for no good reason other than just to give a bit of a ratings boost. He doesn't really fit for right now. Give him a week off. He's earned it. Chavo's fatigue is super high, so he could use the week off. And Finlay, I just don't have a spot for him right now. There's nowhere really to put him, unless I, Actually, maybe instead of... Okay, this is gonna hurt our ratings a bit, but I've already said that I've given up on ratings, so I should just stop. So we'll do rivalry in place of a match there, and, well, this will sort of even out, because while we are losing the rivalry progression, we're gaining the popularity in Mick Foley, so maybe this will work out in the end. So let's try that. Foley's going to be ringside because there's no way I'm letting the titles change hands here. And Foley's watching on. He's giving the thumbs up. You see in the picture, he's giving the thumbs up for his buddies, making sure that they get their job done like they're supposed to. So let's go ahead and simulate the submission match. Ric Flair beats CM Punk, so Flair continues to climb the ranks in the Cruiserweight division. CM Punk, that's a 5th loss in a row for him. Not looking great. We got Booker versus Burke. I'm going to simulate, and Burke gets the win over King Booker. And that might be the last we see of King Booker. He might finally be getting traded away for Marcus Corvan. We will wait to see. Then we got the 6-man tag, and it is Nitro's team who gets the win. So that's a much-needed win for JTG. So that's that matchup. And I really want to play the Edge-Snitsky match. But I also want to make sure that the tag titles don't change hands. Alright, there we go. So the tag titles did not change hands, they were retained. Now let's go into the Edge versus Snitsky match. So by trading King Booker away for Marcus Corvan, not only will that give me a fresh new face on SmackDown, but it'll also give me a new potential tag team to work with. So having more pairings like that, having more teams could be cool. Another idea that I have sort of considered, even though it does kind of go against the... I think it could play out as an interesting story beat for this series, although it does sort of contradict the whole trying to utilize superstars who don't get used as often. But, considering we're in the later stages of the series, I don't know, I might be willing to break that rule, because I've basically given up on winning GM of the Year at this point anyway. But, potentially, with Edge's career starting to go downhill, he's starting to lose control of SmackDown, he's starting to lose his place at the top. If things go that far south enough, I think maybe I might justify potentially trading to bring in Randy Orton, just because then we get the reuniting of Rated RKO. I mean, they were former World Tag Team Champions in the 07 series. So, I don't know, I think it could be a nice little way to wrap up that whole continuity of the series. I don't know, let me know what you think of the idea. I haven't fully committed to it yet, but, as a sort of last-minute thing for the series, to kind of have a nice feel-good moment near the WrestleMania time, could work, maybe. So here we go, the former world champion, the former face of SmackDown Edge, going one-on-one with the up-and-coming monster that is Gene Snitsky. And straight out of the gate, Edge, he knows that Snitsky's a threat, and he tries to clobber him with a couple of clotheslines, although the second one was avoided. And now Snitsky's going to try to put that power to good use. Edge, he's already caught in a tough spot, but Edge with a nice counter. Edge able to take down Snitsky. And now Edge, well, you see Edge just toying with Snitsky a little bit here. Might not be the best strategy in the world. But Edge, he's aware that he's starting to kind of lose. He's losing that grip on the top of SmackDown, on the top of the card. So he's basically saying, well, Snitsky, if you want to beat me, if you want to try to surpass me, well, you're going to have to give it all you've got. Because I'm not going to make it easy for you. As Edge continues to counter, Snitsky trying to put him down with some power, but Edge not letting it happen. A big-time kick right on the jaw. But Snitsky's not going to stay down for too long. We've seen that in his performances with CM Punk in the past. That Snitsky is one tough cookie to crack. As right now, Snitsky's got Edge. Got him up on his shoulders. Edge, again, trying to maneuver his way out of this, and he does once again. Snitsky just has not been able to keep Edge down. Edge now going to try to go to work on the leg of Snitsky. Try to cut down that power. The source of the power, the legs, of course. As Edge now off the top rope. Oh, no! Edge went for a spear, but he got caught in midair. Tried to spear Snitsky from the top rope. He got caught, driven down with a massive slam by Snitsky, and now Snitsky's just pummeling him. Snitsky just hammering away with vicious jabs. And that might be a tide turner if I've ever seen one. Edge going for a massive move, took a massive risk, diving off the top rope. But then he got caught by Snitsky, and now he's just... Well, Snitsky then might have lost a little bit of momentum there, trying to go for a submission just to, get a rope break, but so much for losing that momentum as he just wore that chop right on his chest, dumped Edge outside of the ring. And now Snitsky, is he going to follow him? Yes, he is. Snitsky to the outside, Edge trying to take the opportunity he was given, try to catch Snitsky while he was off balance. That did not quite work for him. As now Snitsky going to try to put that power to good use. As now just look at the strength of Snitsky, vertical suplex onto the concrete. And this is where Snitsky starts to get into the zone. This is where Snitsky starts to take over. As Snitsky trying to get into the ring there. Edge. Oh, Edge trying to grab at the foot. Oh no, but there's the power again of Snitsky. Snitsky just picking Edge up to the apron. And now back inside the ring, Snitsky continues to just beat him down. I mean, we've seen Snitsky beat CM Punk within an inch of his life. That was the former Cruiserweight champion. Snitsky had no trouble with him. And now he's taking Edge to task right now, just stomping away right in Edge's face. Could perhaps be looking to break his nose if he continues to strike away like this. Punches, kicks, whatever it takes, Snitsky will use any and every tool at his arsenal to just massacre his opponent. As now he's got a submission hold locked in here. The camel clutch. But Edge trying to duck out the back door, and that's just what he does. Able to make the escape. Oh, in the back of Snitsky's head. Bouncing off the canvas. Edge is going to go back up top. Edge, can he hit it this time? This time he gets him with a top rope spear. That could be the difference maker. Edge, down into the cover. Snitsky shoulders are down. 2. No. Snitsky with the kick out. And Edge, this is where his temper could start to get the better of him. He was able to keep himself in check for now. So he takes Snitsky down to the side Russian leg sweep, and Edge realizing that it's going to take some big moves like this to keep Snitsky down. Elbow drop from the top rope, but no, Snitsky got the knees up. Snitsky blocked the elbow, got the knees into the midsection. As Edge starting to get to his feet, trying to strike back on Snitsky, but Snitsky, I mean, he just packs more power in his punches. It's that simple. And Edge rocketed into the corner. Snitsky just pacing around the ring. Edge rolls to the outside. He realizes he's in trouble. As Edge now just trying to find an opening. He realizes that he's got to try to take control of the pace of this matchup. As Snitsky, you can see Snitsky goading him on. Oh! Was just mocking him, goading him in. And Edge, well, he took the bait. He was able to drop Snitsky with a DDT, but already Snitsky's right back up to his feet. As Edge is trying to grapple him. But Snitsky too strong, too powerful. Oh, and the STO. Vicious STO by Snitsky. Edge gets planted into the canvas. And dropped down off a huge right hook. Or was it a left hook? I wasn't paying attention to whatever hand he was using. Either way, it was enough to leave Edge, or to knock him off his feet. To leave him dazed. It's now Snitsky dragging him to the center of the ring. Edge rolling back to his feet. But again, really not able to go on any sort of offensive attack. It's all back suplex. What a back suplex by Snitsky. As he drags Edge to the center of the ring. Edge trying to get to his feet, but Snitsky's right there, and he's going to plant him right back down on the canvas with a side Russian leg sweep. And Snitsky must have a really inconvenient finisher, because he never goes for it. I don't know what's going on. Because now he goes down into the cover, trying to pin him off a side Russian leg sweep. Only gets a 2. But even so, I mean, the fact that he was able to get a 2 count off a mere side Russian leg sweep, one of the most basic of wrestling moves. It just shows how dangerous this man Snitsky truly is. Snitsky, he's caught Edge there. Edge trying to rally back, but oh god, choke slam. A sit-out choke slam by Snitsky. And now Edge is busted open. Edge is busted open. This is becoming a trademark in Snitsky's matches. I mean, he beat CM Punk in a First Blood match at Armageddon. And Edge did get busted open at Armageddon as well, he got busted open by Mick Foley. And, well, we all know how that matchup turned out. Edge did not really work in his favor. Wait, no! Edge is back to his feet. Perhaps Edge, the sight of his own blood, could cause him to rally back here. Edge has got him. Edgecution! An Edgecution DDT takes down Snitsky. But Edge, can he capitalize? Edge is slow moving around the ring right now. I don't think he quite knows where he is. He's off balance. Wait a minute, Edge is going outside of the ring. What's he doing? Edge, has he suffered so much brain damage that he thinks he's at Armageddon? Does he think this is a no disqualification match? Edge has got a steel chair in hand. Oh, but wait, Snitsky took the chair. Snitsky took the chair. I mean, Edge, he was on his feet there, but he didn't really seem to be conscious of where he was, of what type of environment he was competing in. He went to try to strike Snitsky down with a steel chair, and now Snitsky's just raining down with punches left and right. Perhaps Edge has not fully recovered from that match with Mick Foley at the pay-per-view, and now Snitsky, well, again, rope break. I mean, Snitsky, you gotta be... That's the thing, Snitsky might not be the smartest competitor in that ring. I mean, he'll beat you down with brute force. Is Edge now... Oh, wait, Edge countered with a jawbreaker. Edge countered, and now roll up. He's got the roll up on Snitsky, he's got the tights. Oh my god, but Snitsky, not even a count. I mean, the referee perhaps saw that Edge had the tights, wasn't gonna count it. But Snitsky, nevertheless, was able to power out. I mean, look at Edge right now. Edge is just a mess. He might be out cold. Well, he's back to his feet, so I suppose not. As Snitsky sends Edge off the ropes, and now, oh god, one-handed spinebuster, just with one hand. With one hand, Snitsky just tossing Edge around with ease, just toying with him now. As Edge now, Snitsky's got him, he's gonna lift him up for the powerbomb. Drives him down. Oh, but Snitsky's still not done. He's got one powerbomb, there's another one. But he broke it there. I wasn't sure if he was going to go for a third, but no, he's going to stop. He's got the two powerbombs. He's going to go for the cover. There's a two, but Edge kicks out. Edge able to kick out of the powerbomb. Kick out of two powerbombs. And that just shows the former world champion's resiliency, but you have to wonder, oh my god. Snitsky just wore that axe handle like it was nothing. I mean, you can see Edge trying to strike at him. Snitsky completely unfazed. You have to wonder how much energy does Edge even have to pack into those punches. You can see Edge, he's dealt out a fair amount of damage on Snitsky. Snitsky's still a little dazed. He's going to go for the cover off the STO, and it's over. A tremendous effort by Edge, but even then, Snitsky's still too much. I wish the AI was a little better at having some flashier moves, but, you know, Snitsky, he hit that STO I don't know how many times. But it just continued to wear down on Edge. And finally, the former world champion just had nothing left in the tank. I guess that loss to Mick Foley, when he lost that world championship, it was all downhill from there. Edge, his downward spiral continues. And as for Snitsky, well, it looks like he's got a date with the world heavyweight champion Mick Foley next week. Are we looking at the next world heavyweight champion right here in Snitsky? Who can say? We'll find out next week, I suppose. Oh, yeah, I can go ahead and delete that message. I don't know why I still have it. So we're coming up on New Year's Revolution. We got contracts expiring. I'm aware of that. I guess I will do another autograph signing for Snitsky. Because Snitsky, we got to give him the popularity. We got to boost him up for that world title match. Make sure that he's all good to go. Capitalize on that popularity. The Hangover. Plus 175,000. That's not the greatest. They didn't give us a star rating. So I guess I'll check that out myself. 3.5. That's not... You know, that's not a super great pay-per-view. Rey Mysterio beats John Cena. I think Mysterio was already WWE champion. I think Rey had, like, all the titles. Will it tell me? Yeah, he was WWE champion. Cena took away his Intercontinental title, but... Yeah, of course, Umaga, ECW champion. The traitor. And yeah, you can see the Hardcore Legends are taking over. They've got the top 2 spots now. Between all 4 of them. And there's Edge. Then Nitro has moved up. Snitsky's moved up as well. So that'll put Snitsky in the top 5. Elijah Burke up there at 20. Booker looks like he's dropped off. Yeah, because he was up there and now he's not. JTG by himself. Yeah. So this is what we're looking at in our Power 15. All right, but it's about to be. We're about to drop from 14 to 13 if I make this trade Booker for Corvan. Let's take a peek. So Booker's at 88. Corvan is also at 88, so this might actually just be an even trade. Let's go for it. King Booker for Marcus Corvan. Trade accepted. So there we go. We finally got rid of Booker. For those of you who've been waiting for it, saying that Booker overstayed his welcome, he's finally gone. He's gone. So goodbye. Goodbye, King. Goodbye, Booker. And welcome Marcus Corvan, who's an 88 popularity. He's got 5 weeks on that contract, so that's good. I don't have to worry about renegotiating his contract. And yeah, I got to make sure I can get my guys. So we got Nitro for 5 more weeks. Oof, we might not be able to pull this off. We got JTG. Can I get Shad? Okay, I'm able to get Shad. So I'm able to save that rivalry. Carlito's gonna go. I'll have to just pick him back up immediately after. I mean, they're not in rivalries, so that's a sacrifice I'm okay to make. I feel like I lost a rivalry. I feel like there is a 5th one here. Was I supposed to lose that rivalry? Did I just screw something up? Oh right, it was Burke and Booker. I'm dumb. Okay, so everything's fine. Everything's fine. So what can I do in the meantime? What can I replace that with? I mean, Edge will need something to do. Well, there's Burke and Corvan. They need something to do for the moment. But whether I push them in the tag... Whether I push them the way of the tag title scene or... Yeah, I think I'm okay if I wait for right now. Because I do have 2 rivalries carrying me up to the Royal Rumble. Then I'll have... Okay, I have 3. That'll get me to No Way Out, and that'll have a head start. So if I wait an extra week, I think I'll be okay. Because at that point, I might be able to drag it out to WrestleMania. So... I think we'll leave that the way it is. Not going to be able to renegotiate Carlito, which is a shame, so I'll just have to pick him up off the free agency wire. We got people who are tired of losing. Some guys want title shots. Finley, yes, I got to get you back on the show. I'm working on it. Snitsky's got 5 wins in a row, so yeah, he's got a nice boost into the world title scene. So that'll be next episode. Snitsky versus Mick Foley. Terry Funk versus Johnny Nitro. 2 title matches. It's going to be big. Stay tuned.